So, I've never lived. I've spent so much time on this world, yet I've never truly experienced much at all. Uh, I have, we as a people, our generation has so much. We have everything we could ever need and more. But so many of us, we haven't lived. We are missing out on life, on the experience of being alive, the magic of of interaction, of seeing the world around you, of the wonder that we once had as kids. It is lost to us. And in our life, what we do for the most part is we live so that we can live, which is, I think, which I shouldn't be doing. I would rather be living so that I can die without regret, right? Which is what I think we should all be doing, and which I'd be happier if I was doing that, right? So I want to compare this to something that I'd understand and people like me would understand, which is upgrading your rig, like your computer. You put some cool stuff in it, you get more specs, more RAM, better graphics, maybe a better processor. You make a lot of upgrades and you spend a lot of time and money and effort on it, but you end up just using Excel, right? I mean, it's not wrong. It's not that Excel isn't a valid choice. It is. But there are so many experiences, so many new games, so many applications, so much potential that you have unlocked for yourself just by having this computer, just by being alive. But you're not using it. But you've never seen any of this. You've never experienced so much of this. And you're still using Excel. What I'm trying to say is, we should all, I think, all of us, people of this world, we should all just learn to appreciate what we have and to not make life the grind, the numbers on a spreadsheet that it is for us right now. When we refer to someone's day, it's mostly that. It is all on this grand scale of progressing, that which is like, towards what? What are we progressing towards? What are we trying to achieve? There is, if we'd all just realize that none of us really matter, and the fortune we gather up, we work toward for ourselves, the fortune we make for ourselves, and the time and effort we put into stuff, everything that we create, that we accumulate over the period of time that is our life, basically for nothing, because it's just, honestly, like, putting it as clearly as it can be said, we're all gonna die, right? And we're not taking anything with us. So whatever we strive to achieve, it is meaningless to an extent, at least, especially with the kind of lives most of us lead. Lives that are measured by how much your pay is, or what kind of car you can buy, or how long your retirement would last, right? We have more than what we need to lead a healthy, happy lives. All of us, most of us watching this, we all have more than what we need. What we don't have is everything else that life offers us just for being alive. Something we don't have to work toward. The experience that is life. And I think we should all just drop this whole act that we're pulling everybody else into, and just make do with our little life and make the most of it, right? And make it memorable for us. Because to be honest, nobody else is watching, nobody is judging you. And on the grand scale of things, it only matters what you saw on your time on this planet, what you were able to experience, not what others experienced when they look at you, but what you experience for yourself. So I say this to me and to everyone like me. Live. Make the most of your life. Because there's only one. And there is so much we haven't seen, so much we haven't felt, so many experiences of joy, of sadness, of loss, of battle, of communion. There is so much out there. And every time I see some sort of glimpse of that, because I can't see that in my own life, I see that only in fragments that are given to me from somewhere else. Every time I see that, I want to tell myself, I want to tell everybody to follow that, to just fuck everything else and make the most of your life. So let's make the most of our lives.